7 Strangest Things Smuggled. Most of us have faced the hassle of long, tedious security checks at airports. Despite being in our best interest, the cost of peace of mind while traveling can be a bit irritating. That being said, these checks are for our protection. It's imperative to discover violent and dangerous paraphernalia before tragedy has a chance to strike. In the process, though, authorities tend to discover some pretty wild things. From the cute and cuddly to the morbid and grotesque, these 7 cases are among some of the most ridiculous and strangest things people have tried to get past security. Make sure you stick around to the end. You won't believe our number 1. Well, maybe you can, but you won't want to. Number 7. Live fish. A woman arriving in the southern Australian city of Melbourne was traveling from Singapore when customs officials noticed something strange. During a press release, the Australian Customs Service explained that, quote, "During the search customs, officers became suspicious after hearing flipping noises coming from the vicinity of her waist. An examination revealed 15 plastic water-filled bags holding fish allegedly concealed inside a purpose-built apron. The 50 tropical fish in the woman's britches could lead to some pretty severe wildlife smuggling charges, including an $83,000 fine and 10 years of prison. We hate to make this joke, but authorities definitely thought she was a little fishy. Number 6. Live snakes. Back in 2005, a 42-year-old woman in a Stockholm airport was en route to her plane, but just like everyone, had to stand around and wait to be cleared through security checks. As she stood waiting to be searched, authorities noticed her vigorously scratching her chest, becoming suspicious that she may have a bomb attached to her brassiere. After being pulled aside for her now prioritized security check, officials peeled back her shirt, revealing over 75 live snakes squirming around in her lady garments. After checking even more thoroughly, officials unbelievably found an additional 6 lizards affixed underneath her shirt. Her reasoning? She wanted to start a reptile farm. She may have to clear those charges first. Number 5. Flowers, birds, and pants monkeys. This one just sort of keeps ramping up as it goes along. 45-year-old Robert John Cusack was stopped at Los Angeles International Airport on an arrival from Thailand in 2002 when officials spotted him transporting 50 protected exotic orchids into the country. After opening another bag, a literal bird of paradise flew out of the suitcase, revealing another 3 of the gorgeous, endangered birds below. After the discovery of the veritable garden and makeshift aviary surprise, officials pressed Cusack if he had anything else. He sure did. 2 young and endangered pygmy monkeys, a close relative of the loris, were concealed in a pouch sewn into the man's underwear. Thankfully, this one-man zoo was charged and sentenced to jail. Number 4. Cocaine. We know, there isn't anything outwardly special about a cocaine smuggling catch. Drug traffickers are stopped and seized all the time. But this creative thinking Chilean almost got away with it. With an actual broken leg, this 66-year-old man fashioned a more multi-purposed cast to sneak in the drug. And when we say fashioned, we mean the cast was literally made out of cocaine. Although it was a convincing approximation, the beer cans full of cocaine discovered in his luggage led authorities to do an extremely thorough investigation. Eventually calculating about 11 pounds of the drug, authorities speculate his legitimate leg injury may have been inflicted intentionally. Now that's outside the box thinking. Smart? Not so much. Number 3. A human skeleton. This is about the point in our list where things get a little dark. Strap yourself in, it's all downhill from here. Boarding a plane coming from Athens, Greece to Cyprus, a monk and his accomplices were caught with the bones of a nun tucked into a suitcase. After authorities pressed the men, the monk claimed that the nun was an actual saint, stating his intent to bring her remains to a monastery in Cyprus where she had served her faith. After some investigation, officials found that the woman wasn't actually recognized by the Greek or Cypriot Orthodox Church. The monk pled not guilty to theft and defiling charges and bafflingly was never held in prison nor suspended for longer than a measly 3 months. Number 2. A human corpse. Remember that movie Weekend at Bernie's? If you don't, no sweat. This entry is more or less an accurate recreation of an already ridiculous plot. A woman and her daughter were walking through a Liverpool airport, pushing the woman's 91-year-old, sunglass-wearing husband through the terminal. After being stopped before boarding their plane to Berlin, authorities realized the man was not in fact just stylish, but was, well, dead. Although claiming to think the man was just sleeping, authorities didn't believe their thinly veiled pleas, arresting them for failing to report a death. After much deliberation, the charges were eventually dropped, since an actual time of death could not be firmly established. Number 1. A crocodile. Buckle up, this one is sad. Successfully making it through security, a smuggler boarded a plane traveling within the Democratic Republic of Congo with a crocodile in tow, hidden inside a duffel bag and brought into the cabin. Just moments before the plane was gearing to land, the large reptile freed itself from the bag and began crawling down the aisles. Sparking a mass panic, the passengers fled to the front of the plane, suddenly redistributing the overall weight, sending the plane crashing into the ground, killing 20 of its 21 passengers. Although sometimes attributed to fuel starvation, it's basically agreed upon that the hysteria that ensued after the croc was spotted was the direct catalyst to the aircraft's crash, just a few hundred feet from its destination. Ironically enough, the crocodile survived the crash, but was killed via machete not long after causing this massive tragedy. Which of these cases was most shocking to you? Drop us a comment. And if you love our lists, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for new videos every week.